Hello everyone, Stryker here. Today me reacting to Rotting Angels. I'm trying to learn more about D&D and Warhammer universes and everything. So, I'm going to be I'm going to be looking at DungeonDad. I love his videos. I especially love his dragon videos. I'll probably be looking at some of those too. Uh I think his first video I've seen the first video I saw of his was the Bagman, I think, or no, I think it was the Bagman. The Monster of the Week, I think it was the first one I saw. If not that one, then definitely like the False Hydra video I think I saw. Either way, I saw Rotting Angels. I was like, that's kind of gnarly. I want to see what that is. I'll put the link to the video in the description. But yeah. But let's get
Ever
started.
wonder what happens to an angel if you try and raise them from the dead using necromancy? I mean, sure. Usually when an angel is killed far away from its
Can you
home
kill an
plane,
angel?
it simply blows up into a radiant light and reforms back in super heaven or whatever. But if that angel is slain in its home, or if you have magic powerful enough to prevent that angel from dissipating into a ball of light when you hit it with a big stick, is it possible to raise them from the dead? Kinda. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the abyss of obscure D&D lore, into the actual abyss itself, talking about the little known lore regarding lichdom, and taking a look at one of the yuckiest creatures to ever see print. The Angel of Decay. We've also got updated 5e stats for the thing. You know, in case you've decided for some reason your PCs don't need all of their skin. The Angel of Decay originally comes from one of my favorite D&D books, Libris Mortis, the Book of Undead. As you can imagine, there is a bunch of pretty gruesome stuff in this book, but the artwork of this creature just has such an evocative, oh god, what the hell is that quality to it. In fact, I remember flipping through the Libris Mortis for the first time and saying, oh god, what the hell is that, like it was yesterday. So obviously we're dealing with an undead creature here, but despite their name, these creatures aren't just angels raised in undeath. They're actually somewhat of a misnomer, because while the first Angels of Decay were indeed angelic creatures before becoming whatever the hell this is, you don't need to use angel corpses to create one of these guys, but it does make it a little easier. Let me explain. We're gonna pay our old pal Orcus, Lord of Undeath, a quick visit. Orcus is a straight up demon lord, and he hates it when things are alive and not dead. He is incredibly powerful, so much so that he almost achieved actual divinity, nearly ascending to godhood, which would have been a huge bummer for basically everyone. Fortunately, he was thwarted, but when the gods of Mount Celestia sent a bunch of angels down into his domain to slay the demon lord, he promptly slaughtered all of them, and then raised their corpses into a new undead abomination. Thus, the first Angels of Decay were born. Everything about them was meant to be a mockery of a true angel's celestial nature. They would be some of his greatest servants, sowing death and discord wherever ushered to do so. Now, even you can create an Angel of Decay without the actual factual corpse of an angel. If you have access to sufficient corpses and reagents, anything is possible. But due to their appearance and the fact that the first among them were literally made using the corpses of angelic beings, the name stuck. At least until 4th edition D&D, where their name was changed to the
artwork is so gnarly, bro.
Though the first line of text in their entry does literally say, sometimes known as Angels of Decay, rot harbingers are hateful winged undead that inflict a rotting curse with their touch. What's also wild
with a touch? So how do they use the bathroom? Well, I guess they're already rotted. Wait, do corpses need to use the bathroom? I don't know.
About their 4E monster entry is that it isn't in some random supplement you've never heard of or an issue of Dragon magazine. It's in the core
Dragon
monster
magazine?
manual. Going from a single entry in Libris Mortis to a full page in the first ever 4th edition monster manual is like going from playing an acoustic set in your local dive bar's open
I don't know
mic
how to do
night
that.
to playing the Super Bowl. So good for them. Now, the Angel of Decay, or Rot Harbinger,
That would be
bad,
terrifying.
isn't just an undead idiot with wings. These creatures are extremely dangerous, and they should instantly change the atmosphere of any campaign that they take part in. Speaking of taking part in a campaign, ever heard of Legend in the Mist? If
No.
you're a regular around these parts, you definitely have.
Oh.
And get this, they're sponsoring this video. Legend in the Mist is one of the coolest TTRPGs I've seen in a while, and I am stoked it's finally available digitally. This game went to Kickstarter last year. They absolutely destroyed their funding.
I want to play
goal,
more
built up tons of hype, and
TTRPGs.
promised the
They
world
seem a lot of fun.
rustic
A lot of
fantasy
imagination
RPG
required to play
inspired by
them.
folk tales and nostalgic stories akin to Lord of the Rings or Wheel of Time. And I am pleased to see that they absolutely delivered on everything I wanted and more. But wait, there's more. Yeah, I just
More?
said that. It's a narrative first game which uses a series of facts and descriptions called tags formed by your character's backstory to inform what they can do and how they can do it, which means not only is your backstory literally your character sheet, the choices you make, treasures you find, and places you go all become parts of that character. It's so much fun to watch a character grow and evolve using all the clever little systems this game puts in place. There are optional rules to make the game more or less complex depending on your tastes, and they even have a game accessory called the Action Grimoire, which is specifically designed for people like
Pretty
me
bird.
who want a little bit more crunch in their tabletop game. And
Crunch.
yeah, I'm talking about it in
Crunch.
a video because they gave me money, which was very cool of them, by the way. But I also backed this game on Kickstarter with my own money last year, and I genuinely am in the process of
armor's
putting
so
together my
pretty.
first long-term campaign. So when I say I think the system really is super dang cool, it ain't just talk. There's so much more to love about this game, but if anything I said or any of the stylish artwork up on screen even remotely sounds or looks like something you would be interested in, you should check
does
out
look
the
cool.
free introductory tutorial adventure linked in the description down below. It might just be the coolest how to play our new game product that I've ever seen. It's literally a 50-page, fully illustrated, choose your own adventure comic book that will take you through the process of running a character, managing the game's unique systems,
Oh, that's
and even how
cool.
that character might grow and evolve over the course of a short adventure. It's honestly really fun, it's great for learning the basics of the game, and by the end of it, you'll definitely know if this game is for you. If you do decide you want to pick up the game and start playing, it is out now. You can just buy it digitally or pre-order the first physical print run, which is currently scheduled to start shipping early next year.
When did this video come out? 9 months ago. So it might already be out. You should go check that out. I'm not sure if it's ethical to put his link. His link in the description, because I don't want to take. I know sometimes affiliate links might change, but I'll definitely put a link to his video in here. Let me know in the comments below if I'm able, if someone has like a link to an advertisement, can I link it for them in my reaction video, or is it better to just link the video? 'Cause I don't want to like take sales or anything from them if if it, because again, sorry, there's like affiliate links, right? So those links are checked to see if someone clicked on it, if someone purchased it, and I don't want to copy and then paste it in mine only to divert or not give them credit, right? So I'll just put the link to DungeonDad's video in my video, and then if you want to check out the TTRPG that sponsored him, feel free to check out his video, and then you can pick that up. That seems really interesting. That's a really good idea, because as someone who I'm so novice when it comes to D&D. I can't even say I know what's going on at the time. But having a comic book to explain the rules is a really good idea. I really wish someone would have done that sooner. That's really cool. Sorry about that.
Doing so
Let's keep
also
going.
gives you access to the digital PDFs, so you can use those while you wait, and it's discounted until the end of August, which is great, because that's now. Thank you so much to Legend in the Mist for bringing us here to talk about rotting angels. Very cool of you. And speaking of the little ruffians, they're a CR13 creature, and they possess a high degree of intelligence,
CR13?
allowing them to
What does that mean? Hang on. Oh, hang on. What does that mean? What is CR13 in D&D? CR13 monsters. Doesn't really tell me what they are though. But what does that mean? I don't understand what that means. On its own would be easy fight for a party of 4 level 13. Oh. Easy fight for a party of 4 level 13. Okay. So it's a creature. So creature in 13? Is that right? Okay, well you're just repeating what someone said. Okay. Sorry. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what that meant. Okay, so a CR is just the fact that it's a creature? 13 makes sense. That's the level. Okay. I get it.
to operate independently of their creator, either as a lone threat or in command of lesser
Experience points? I don't think I've done I haven't done any haven't really done a lot of campaigns to be honest with you, but how hard is it to do like sorry, experience calculations? Cuz I imagine that must be. Do you like I assume the DM maybe calculates that beforehand so they know if you're going to level up. And I guess the other question would be, sorry for all the questions, but the other question would be, if the party of 4 defeats the Angel of Decay, right? Does the experience points get shared with everyone, or is it everyone gets 10,000 XP, or does it split depending on who did more damage? Well, I guess that wouldn't be fair to like a healer. So I guess my question would be, yeah, is it shared experience, or is it everyone gets the 10,000?
undead, sort of like a death knight, but with wings and unholy grace. The
Yeah,
angel's
that's
unholy
cool.
grace trait functions
I
sort
should.
of like a paladin's aura, but exactly the opposite of a paladin's aura. It grants a bonus equal to its charisma modifier, which is a +3.
Look
to
at that
allies
face.
within a 15-foot area surrounding it, which of course includes the angel. However, its allies are usually going to be undead abominations. Though the real fun part of this trait is that when the angel touches down to the ground and is no longer flying, a torrent of rot and decay just seeps out of its body and fills the area around it with accursed filth, causing anyone who starts their turn in the area to take a ton of necrotic damage, and maybe even get poisoned. The necrotic damage is bad, but it's the poison that gets you. The angel also absorbs life energy of those it rots away nearby, restoring hit points to itself as its mere presence causes death and decay.
Yo, that's gnarly. Look at that artwork.
They touch. And if merely causing things to wither and die for the crime of being adjacent to them wasn't bad enough, they can of course make some gnarly claw attacks that do pretty unhealthy amounts of damage. They've also got a rotting gaze attack reminiscent of the Nothic, but like a Nothic on crack. They can
That's
also
a big
cast
eyeball.
Animate Dead as a bonus action 3 times per day, allowing them to just create zombies and skeletons out of bodies on the battlefield, of which there will no doubt be many. I also gave them a spicy little reaction called Repulsive Defiance, which triggers anytime they take radiant damage and allows them to move up to half their speed and make a claw attack if they so choose. This was basically just to bring their power level up a little bit and have them in line with
Well, it
the
makes
new
sense
monsters
too.
we're starting to see in the 2024 stuff. But all of that, coupled with a 50-foot fly speed, magic resistance, and a bad attitude, makes for a pretty capable monster to run a fun and dynamic encounter. And this thing is just gonna be taking turns bound to shake things up. I mean, how could it not? It's a dead angel guy. That's pretty sick. But despite having
it
a
is
fun,
pretty
shiny
sick.
new undead creature to throw at the party, I think these guys have a lot of potential for plot hooks and world building too. Obviously, they can thrive as powerful minions summoned by a powerful necromancer, but this raises a few important points of order. First, what exactly is the ritual to create an Angel of Decay? Is it something accessible to necromancers once they reach a certain level of understanding, or is it an extremely difficult process that is only understood by those Orcus imparts this knowledge to? After all, he created the first of their kind, so obviously he knows how to do it. Maybe you literally do need the corpse of an angel to make this creature, but that raises our second point of order. How does one even acquire an angel corpse? In most D&D settings, when an angel, devil, demon, or any extraplanar entity dies, they usually don't leave behind a body. Instead, they blow up in a burst of cosmic energy and
that's not Diablo.
It's
just the Diablo game. Sorry.
Existence. So if you're trying to get an angel body, you need to do one of two things. You could try and kill the creature on its home plane of existence, so
good luck.
the upper planes, and then transport their body back to the material plane.
That can't be an easy thing to do.
Conduct your foul ritual, which means literally going to heaven to fight an angel, successfully killing it, and then leaving without getting absolutely annihilated by the other creatures who live there. Or
you would get aura points
for
sure.
Summon or lure an angel to your necromancer's lair, trap them there, and then perform some kind of ritual that.
Man, if someone went through the trouble, if someone went through the trouble to go to heaven just to kill an angel and bring them back and create a rotting angel, I'm not saying that they deserve to live, but they definitely get cool points. That takes a lot of gumcha, a lot of nerve, a lot of chutzpah to even attempt. Man, that'd be I would love to see a plotline with that though. That'd be crazy.
Prevents their essence from reforming. Orcus somehow did the latter, but he is also a near godlike entity.
Oh yeah, he was like a demon.
This also isn't to say that either of these options are impossible, but it's something worth thinking about. Maybe you have an extremely powerful villain who is plane shifting into Mount Celestia, hunting angels, and then plane shifting back to his lair on the material plane with a haul of angelic corpses in order to make some new servants. Honestly, that goes crazy. It would make for a really interesting.
The armor looks so cool.
You hate to be the group of adventurers on the material plane who receive a message from an angel asking for them to help track down the person hunting celestial beings. Alternatively, if it's a dimensional anchoring situation,
that would be terrifying.
You could have a similar scene play out, except the villain of the day has somehow attained the true name of many angels and is summoning them into magic circles.
Is that how you summon them?
To subdue them,
using their true name?
Some sort of magic ritual that prevents them from reforming back in Mount Celestia, and then transforming them into undead abominations.
Wait, is that how you summon angels? Is by using their real name? So do they have two names? Interesting. I didn't know that.
This horrible necromancer could be just an agent, but they could also be a very high-level cultist of Orcus who has learned the secrets of angel entrapment from the king of undead himself.
Sorry. Other question. I guess this could be like another plot hook, right? If a necromancer couldn't get hold of an angel, could they, in theory, use like a holy person? Like someone had to be extremely devout, right? Like some high priest or like the equivalent, like the Pope. Would they be able to use someone like that? Maybe, like I don't know how. I'm not saying they're angelic, right? But I would think if they're trying to maybe cheat the system and not go through the trouble of going through the celestial plane, maybe they could go after like a really a really not religious, but like really pious. I guess that's the same word. Someone who like a mortal being that is as close to an angel, I guess, as you could possibly get. Would they be able to do that? I guess that could be a story plot. Like maybe someone tried doing that and it went wrong or some of that. I don't know. just thoughts and questions.
Cultists who entreat Orcus are doing so in order to learn the secrets of lichdom. So maybe he's even a lich, which would make sense. But if you want to just use the Angels of Decay as servants of Orcus straight up, maybe you flip the script and have your big bad evil guy be an aspiring lich who stole the secrets of lichdom from Orcus, and now the demon lord is sending his agents to the material plane to destroy him. The murder of a wannabe lich might not be something the party is stressed about, but the Angels of Decay are liable to wreak havoc on all kinds of living people aside from
it's
their
a problem
target.
for everyone.
So they might end up in this weird three-way battle between Orcus's servants and the necromancer on the cusp of lichdom. You could also use these creatures as angel-like servants to any god of undeath, or
how does he brush his teeth?
Fallen god who dragged all his servants with him upon dying in the astral sea, destined to become a floating god corpse, with the Angels of Decay now living on the dead god's body, still tending.
That's what I shouldn't say. It's what people look like on Black Friday when they're trying to get sales. Sorry.
To the bastardized version of rites and rituals their creator once demanded of them. And as the book says, if you don't have room for the undead angel of it all, you can just have these guys be a powerful undead minion or even standalone threat for a party of appropriate CR. I really love creatures that have in-world lore implications beyond their basic function, and the Angel of Decay is nothing if not that. I encourage you to come up with your own plot hooks and ideas, which you are more than welcome to share in the comments down below. And as always, if you do want to use this creature, my 5e conversion is in the description down below.
The artwork is really cool, but it's so
lovely new art from Archer Art can be found on the DungeonDad Patreon page, also linked down there. Speaking of,
that's the new
all
artwork.
the patrons who make this show
really
possible,
cool.
and a big thank you to
nice.
this week's
Oh
randomly
no, he made
selected
it, but
patron of the week. Thank you so much to Dark Ringmaster for helping me keep this circus going.
Thank you, Dark Ringmaster.
And thank
you the goat
for watching. This was the third video in our little
thank you for making
spotlight series of episodes on some monster types I haven't talked about in a while, which means
I can't read that
next
fast.
week we've got a
There's so
celestial
many patrons. I can't read that fast.
Such a weird creature. Like one of the weirdest I've ever covered. That said, I
it's
still
really
haven't
cool though.
locked
That's
in
a
the
really
beast
interesting
I wanna cover
idea
for the final episode, so please keep those suggestions coming. There are a ton of solid ideas in the comments of last week's video and the one before that, and I'm still going through a lot of them, but by no means have I decided on one just yet, so please keep the recommendations coming for the Monster of the Week Beast Hunt, because Lord knows there's gotta be one out there. Also, if you just have a monster suggestion, regardless of the specific need for a beast, let me know in the comments down below as well, and it'll get added to the list. Or you can go into the DungeonDad Discord.
Wait. I just saw something. Hang on. What was that? Hang on. I gotta go back.
Such a weird creature. Like one of the weirdest I've ever covered.
I saw something.
I still haven't locked in the beast I want to cover for the final episode, so please keep those suggestions coming. There are a ton of solid ideas in the comments of last week's video and the one before that, and I'm still going through a lot of them, but by no means have I decided on one just yet, so please keep the recommendations coming for the Monster of the Week Beast Hunt, because Lord knows there's gotta be one out there. Also, if you just have a monster suggestion, regardless of the specific need for a beast, let me know in the comments down below as well, and it'll get added to the list. Or you can go into the dungeon.
What is that monster? Is that when you're a dragon? When a lizard wants to be a dragon really badly. Sorry. I just saw it.
You
I
can
had
go
to
to
see
the
it again.
DungeonDad Discord, which is linked in the description down
Mm-hmm.
below, in the Monster Suggestions channel, and get it added to the list that way. Thank you once again for watching. That's all I got
Yeah,
today.
thank you for making it.
I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Till then.
Oh, he's gone.
Who's that monster of the week?
All right. Well, that was fun. That was interesting. I learned a lot. I learned a lot more than just rotting angels. I'm definitely gonna probably look into learning more about the monsters of D&D. It's really fun. If you guys have any specific monsters, even if Dungeon Dad doesn't cover it, if there's any specific monsters you want me to learn about, comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to react to it. But yeah, I'll put the video for Dungeon Dad, this video in the description below. Go check out his channel. Go check out his the sponsorship. They made this possible. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye bye.